Namaste. Today let's discuss some of the numericals on the chapter of the electricity, because in physics so many numericals or problems that will be asked in your main examination also. That's why today let's discuss some simple numericals or problems on the chapter of electricity. The first question is, an electrical bulb draws a current of 0.2 ampere when the voltage is 220 volts. Calculate the amount of electrical charge flowing through it in 1 hour. When solving the numericals, understand the question properly. What the question is, the electric bulb is there is one electrical bulb and it draws a current value is given, how much? 0.2 ampere. 0.2 ampere of current is drawn by one bulb. Okay, so first given data is current is given as 0.2 ampere. When the voltage is 220 volts, for that wiring circuit 220 volts of potential difference or electrical voltage is given. So potential difference or voltage is 220 volts. This is the second given data. What you have to do is calculate the amount of electrical charge. So you have to calculate how much amount of electrical charge is flowing through that circuit. So charge is equal to question mark Q. Charge is indicated by the letter Q, right? That's why Q is equal to question mark. And also it is in 1 hour. Calculate the electric charge flowing through it in 1 hour. So the question is very simple. There is one electrical bulb and for that electrical bulb it is absorbing or it is drawing a current of 0.2 ampere and potential difference applied for that circuit is 220 volts. And continuously it is drawing the current of 0.2 ampere up to 1 hour. 1 hour means 3600 seconds. Always remember, when solving the numericals, you have to convert all the quantities in terms of SI in it, because in case of a SI in it, the time is having a SI in it as seconds. So 1 hour is equal to 3600 seconds, not 60 seconds, because 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So total 1 hour is equal to 3600 seconds. So this is the given data here. You have to calculate the electrical charge. And we know already electrical charge can be calculated with the help of this formula. Which formula it is? It is a electrical current formula. I is equal to Q divided by T. That's why you can interchange it as Q is equal to IT, because we need to determine the value of the electrical charge, right? That's why Q is equal to IT. And current value is given as 0.2 ampere and time value as 3600 seconds. Don't write it as 1 hour. You will get the wrong answer, because you have to convert the time in terms of seconds. So 3600 you have to substitute by multiplying, you will get it as 720 coulomb. So electrical charge consumed by that bulb will be 720 coulomb. This is the solution of first question. And let's go for the another one question. Aluminum wire has the radius of 0.25 millimeter. This is the radius, okay? And length of the aluminum wire is 75 meter. If the resistance of the wire is 10 ohm, calculate the resistivity of the aluminum wire. As usual, write the given data first. Radius is 0.25 millimeter. Again, you have to convert the value in terms of SI, because distance, either it may be length, breadth, height or radius, whatever it may be, SI unit of distance will be meter. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter and 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. So what happens? You can write it as 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter and 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. Okay, so directly you can write it as 1 meter is equal to 1000 millimeter, right? Okay, that's why I am going to write it as conversion of millimeter to meter. You have to multiply it with 10 raised to minus 3 or divide the 0.25 by the term 1000. Okay, so that's why radius is 0.25 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter and the length of the wire is given as 75 meter and radius of the wire is 10 ohm. What you have to calculate is resistivity. We already know resistivity is given by the formula rho is equal to RA divided by L. Okay, and here the data are resistance is given, resistance is 10 ohm. Okay, and pi value, R square value, this is written with the help of this area of cross section. I will tell you why. Suppose imagine this is a wire, okay, and this generally wires are in the form of a circle, right? That's why what is the formula of area of a circle? Area of a circle is pi r square, right? That's why we can simply, you can just remember it as pi r square as the radius of a circle. So instead of area, you can write it as pi r square. This is the important thing here. Instead of area of cross section, because area of cross section directly it is not given here. So you have to write it as pi r square. And as usual, length value is 75 meters. Okay. So now you can simplify it as 10 as it is, and value of pi is 3.142, or you can also write it as 22 by 7, that is also right. And r value is 0.25 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter. You should write this value only. Don't write 0.25. You will get the wrong answer. So write it as 0.25 into 10 raised to minus 3. Okay. And r square, completely you have to square this term. Remember this concept also. So when you square the 0.25, you will get it as 0.0625, and 10 raised to minus 3 square, a raised to m whole raised to n, a raised to mn, right? So 10 raised to minus 6, multiplying all these value, you will get it as 1.963 and divided by 75, okay, into 10 raised to minus 6. Again, by calculating this value, you will get it as 0.026 and 10 raised to minus 6 as it is. So resistivity of the aluminum wire is 0.026 into 10 raised to minus 6 ohm meter, because SI unit of resistivity is ohm meter. Always in examination, don't forget to write the units of that quantity. So remember, SI unit of resistivity will be ohm meter. So this is the right answer. So these are what the two important solutions of the questions. And also remember some other formulas, you already know them. Potential difference is given by the formula V is equal to W divided by Q. W is the work done, Q is the electrical charge. And also resistance is given by the formula R is equal to V by I. Or Ohm's law formula V is equal to IR, that is also right. And next one, electric power formula, the ratio of the work done to the time taken, P is equal to W by T. And one more, electrical energy formula, W is equal to VIT. So remember all these formulas, I is equal to Q by T, V is equal to W by Q, R is equal to V by I, and P is equal to W by T, and W is equal to VIT, and resistivity rho is equal to RA divided by L. So these are the important formulas, and these are the solutions of these two questions. Thank you.